And now it is time for my take. Saudi Arabia, Türkiye and Pakistan have signed the Mecca Joint Defence Agreement. The agreement includes a collective defence principle under which an armed attack against one country is considered an attack on all the three. Turkey has described the mechanism as technically similar to NATO's Article 5. The agreement is significant, but the bigger question is, does this represent the emergence of new strategic axis? And what does it mean for India? Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Pakistan, three countries, three different strategic interests, but now one increasingly visible defence partnership. The first element is the growing defence relationship between Turkey and Pakistan. The two countries have expanded cooperation in naval systems, unmanned platforms, defence electronics and military technology. For Pakistan, Turkey provides an alternative source of advanced defence technology. For Turkey, Pakistan is an important defence partner and market. The second element is Pakistan's long-standing defence relationship with Saudi Arabia. Pakistan has provided military training and personnel support to Saudi Arabia for decades. But the new agreement potentially takes that relationship into a more formal collective security framework. And that is where India comes into the picture. Saudi Arabia is not simply another Gulf state from India's perspective. It is one of India's most important strategic partners in the region. Energy, trade, investment, maritime security, counter-terrorism and wider stability of the Gulf, all connected to Saudi Arabia. So, should India view new Saudi-Turkey-Pakistan agreement as an anti-India alliance? My answer is no, at least not at this stage. Turkey has itself stated that this agreement is not directed against any particular country, and Saudi Arabia has its own strategic relationship with India. But that does not mean India should ignore the development. The real issue is not whether a formal alliance has emerged. The real issue is what military and political capabilities can this network generate over time. Pakistan gets greater strategic depth. Turkey gets greater influence in the Gulf and South Asia. Saudi Arabia gets an additional military partnership. All three gain leverage, and this is where India needs strategic clarity. India should not respond by rushing into alliance politics, which in any case it won't. India's greatest strength is its ability to maintain relationships with competing power centers simultaneously. India can work with the United States while maintaining defense relationship with Russians. India can deepen its strategic partnership with France while expanding relations with Saudi Arabia and the UAE. India can work with Israel on technology while maintaining strong ties with the wider Arab world. And that is strategic autonomy in practice. The lesson from the new Pakistan-Turkey-Saudi equation is therefore not India needs another alliance. The lesson is India needs greater strategic leverage. That means stronger military capability, a stronger defense industry, a more advanced technology, greater economic influence, and a deeper relationship across the region. Because in geopolitics of 21st century, countries are increasingly unwilling to choose permanent camps. They choose partnerships based on interest, and India must do the very same.